to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
The drive will commence with a run by Mixon. Space to maneuver at the 40. And the Bengals are moving. First down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. To Mixon on the check down. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up 2nd down. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play, but what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker. Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, lived to fight another down, right?
Off the play fake. Bean. Flushed out right. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
My high school coach, John Ford, used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
I guess they start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
Here we go now. Green 30.
They're going to try and throw. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Jarrell Casey breaking through to get him for a loss of 7. And they'll start this drive with very good field position. Now a handoff looking right. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Second down following the run.
Double tight, guys. Double tight.
Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball. Protect this lead. Give it to the backs. Play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. They'll need to get the play off quickly and to give this time to the tailback. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Now a timeout being called as there's an injured Titan down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. Second down, offense behind the sticks here. 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. That one good for 10 yards. And just like that, it's 3rd down. The Titans on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun, Mariota eluding the pressure right. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a 1st down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. So 3.
And this is what you need to do. Make sure you get points out of every possession, and so far they've done a nice job of that.
So now the Bengal. Offensive unit back out onto the field. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
Factored in.
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
A big seam, and he might go all the way. The 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals have got it back to a 1-score game. And the lead will shrink to 6. Elliott now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. The Titan offense now working their way back onto the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point.
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super toe.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. back now here on EA Sports. It's the Titans. They've got the football. They'll be looking to extend their lead here as we begin the fourth quarter. And the offense behind the chains here, a touch on 2nd and 11. They try again with Cohen. And an alley to run. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there. 64 yards. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. Now the lead is now 13. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold them to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. And ready now for 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Bean, nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Bean forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go deep left side. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off down at the 10. And some room to maneuver. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Shift together here from the D-line. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. Caught on the right side by Jones. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A big play there. 49 yards. And the interception by the Titans D leads to a touchdown. Extra point attempt here still to come. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. To throw on second down. Bean. Flush to his right. Going deep downfield for Ross. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Now the Bengals on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. Back to throw. Bean. Going deep downfield for Ross. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll take it down deep into Tennessee territory. A big third down play there for the Bengals. 63 yards. Mixon. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Looking to throw on second down. Bean. The quick slant caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Here's a run with Mixon, and he will not only not get the yard down.
And that loss of yards there is not just on him. It's on the guys blocking for it. I mean, they're supposed to create some type of space or at least get a stalemate. They end up letting them through, and they ended up tackling them for a loss.
Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. They gotta have 6 here. It's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Bean. And this is going to be incomplete. And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. They'll come out in the pistol. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. A great open field tackle is going to stop him shy of the goal line. They gave it to him in search of his 3rd touchdown, but he's denied. And the Titans defense will celebrate the goal line stand. Very tough spot here for the offense to start. They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Out of his end zone, Mariota. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And we'll be back. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. And the wideout in motion. First down, Mariota. The left side completion to Jones. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down. Stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Time for a break. Back to wrap up the AFC Championship game after this. In motion left goes Jones. They run. This is Cohen. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. And they're behind the sticks here a bit now, dealing with a 2nd and 12. Throwing here, Mariota. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. A gain of 4 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Now, that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 8. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. On 3rd down. That's Cohen. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Yeah, let me puff out my chest a little bit, even though I'm not rooting for either team. That was a really nice defensive play. It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
Now with the play clock winding down, Vance Joseph says, let's talk this over. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. On now is the Titans punter. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. Taking it about the 16. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals getting set to go. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Definitely desperation time. This just looks like, hey, throw it down there, hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a pass interference call, and you know in the NFL, that's a spot foul. You get all that yardage. That would be a big play.
Off play action. Bean. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Now the Bengals on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 10. Off the play fake. Bean. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. And with this win and an AFC championship, they have reached the most hallowed ground in all of sports.
That means they are the best in their conference. What an incredible feeling for this team to go through the entire season and come out on top and now go to the Super Bowl for the right to be called world champion.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Titans are winners here as we say so long from Nashville.